your mobility, your yoga, your sound healing. If this is your first class, we will do 45 minutes of our mobility / yoga flow. Today is total body, and then we'll do a 15-minute Reiki infused sound bath healing. Choose any movements that feel best for you. It's all very gentle, so most likely you won't need to modify. And the last thing we do is we say our name to get to know each other and our intention. So I'll go first. My name is Nikki, and if you've been coming to class the past couple weeks, we've been going through the chakra system. If you don't know what the chakras are, they are basically energy centers that run throughout your body that represent different parts of your being. And today we are doing the throat. So my intention is to really allow yourselves to express your voice, express whatever would like to be said kind of in your life. And you can play off of that intention or just set a one word of how you want to feel, and we'll start with Jay.
Okay, well, I'm Jay. My one intention to feel is to feel a little more looser. I've been kind of, wrapping up, getting done to the last of the year. So I needed someone to do that.
Perfect.
So here I am.
You're in the right place. And then we'll come here.
I'm Jess, and I'm gonna choose the word calm.
Calm. You are in the perfect place. Ben.
Yeah, I'm Ben, and balance.
Balance.
Yeah.
Great. We'll get equal balance. Lauren, how about you? Goldie.
And I'm gonna go with surrender.
Great. I love it. Roshana.
I'm gonna go with the word today, hush.
Perfect. Just
I'm a hush.
you can also quiet your voice. Gosh. And Brandon.
In all directions.
Let's go with like relax.
All right, calm, relax. We'll get started, everyone. We'll get into our full hour today. So let's just start flat on our back, exactly where you are. Hands flat on the floor. We're going to take 3 breaths together. Beginning with an inhale, fill your belly to the top. And exhale, let go. Another full inhale, biggest breath. And exhale, release the day. One more biggest breath in. And exhale, letting go. Beginning with some gentle movement, our windshield wipers side to side. Just start to let each knee fall to the side for the next 30 seconds. And really call in that intention you just set. Calm, balance, surrender, whatever it is you're needing. And allow yourself to express that through your movement today. Whatever that looks like for you is perfect. We'll get the last one here. Let's take our left ankle outside of our right knee. Exhale and pull the right knee in towards the floor. 30-second hold. In these first few minutes, allow your thoughts to slow down. Seated position, working a bit into our neck and our shoulders. So to start, just hands on the knees and rolling our shoulders up, back, down, and forwards. And especially this time where we can be rushing to the finish line, trying to get it all done, but just allow yourself to roll that pressure off of your shoulders, letting it go for now. Last shoulder roll backwards, hands come outside of the thighs, reaching the middle fingers as long as we can. Down to the center of your chest. And we're going to take some half semicircles, tracing your chin along your chest, tilting your ear to the right side. Hold for a moment. And then trace along the chest. Tilt your ear to the left side, hold for a moment. Lengthen through that right arm. One more each side. Roll that chin down. Breathe into the upper back. Tilt the ear to the right, left arm. One more the other way. Slowly trace the chin, lengthen the arm. One breath. Head comes back to neutral. We'll get one spinal twist each way. Hand outside of the thigh. Exhale, twist. 10-second hold, looking over that back shoulder. Exhale. Slowly unravel from that side. Inhale through the center. Exhale, wring out your spine like a towel. Hearing yourself sigh out through the breath. Coming back to the center. One more for our spine in this position, a seated cat-cow. Hands come behind your head. Exhale, round, 20-second hold, bringing your chin to your chest, tilting your pelvis. And with our hands, I just want like 10% effort. We're not forcing the neck. But just start to feel that spinal decompression. Send your breath to your upper back here and sigh it out. Slowly start to arch your spine, lift your chest, squeeze your upper back, pulling your elbows down towards your sides for just 3, 2, 1, and one more there, rounding forwards. Hands behind the head, 20-second hold. Gently pulling your chin to your chest. Gentle guidance, not forcing. Just imagine all of that tension releasing through your exhale. One final rep the other direction. Start to arch the back, lift the chest. Squeeze the upper back. You'll feel the back of your shoulders. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bringing the feet together into our butterfly. Couple for the hips here. Elbows into the knees with a tall spine. Exhale, forward fold. And think about pressing your knees away with your elbows. Holding for 30 seconds here. Lengthening through the spine, pulling your nose towards your toes. Allowing those hips to open and to soften. And if you find yourself in your mind, try to bring your attention to your breath or to any sensations you are noticing. Gently rolling back to the top. Extend the left leg straight while keeping the right leg into this half-seated position. The arch of your foot about at the height of your knee. Inhale to reach up. And then exhale, forward fold, 30-second holds. A little bit of a stretch for that left hamstring and right side of your lower back. Breathing into your belly. Allowing that right side of your back to open. Left hamstring to expand. Perhaps closing your eyes and maybe resting for the first time today. Taking one more breath here. Sliding up to the top, keeping the right leg where it is. Swing the left leg out to the side for a half straddle. You're going to exhale, reach your right arm overhead towards the left thigh. 30-second hold in a bit of a challenging position here. You can use that left elbow for support and try to keep your chest tall towards ceiling. Reach the right arm as straight as you can, feeling that all the way down your right side. Breathe. With each exhale, can you let the left ear drop closer to that left thigh? Just one more breath. Using your right oblique to pull yourself up to the top. Last one on this side. Right hand comes behind you. Sweep the hip up, an extended stretch. Reach the left arm long. Left hip presses tall towards the sky. 20-second hold. Feel the length through that left front side of your body. Hips tall to the ceiling. Slowly lower to your seat. Beautiful work, everyone. Right leg extends, left leg comes in. Repeating these final 3 on this side. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, melt forward. Feel that lower back decompress. Finding that calm, that balance in your breath. Notice yourself holding the breath. Just gently bring your attention there once again. Scanning your body from your head, your face, your upper body, your chest, your belly. Just notice if there's any areas where you can soften just a bit more. One last breath in our half forward fold. Slowly rolling up to the top, sending our right leg out to the side and into our stretch here, our side bend. Reach your right arm across, left arm up to the ear, side bend, hold 30 seconds. Trying to keep your chest tall to the ceiling. Extend the left arm as long as you can. Remember to breathe. Once you find that optimal angle for your body, can you allow gravity to pull that ear just a little closer to that leg? 10 seconds to go. Sending your breath to that left rib cage, feeling that expansion. And using that left oblique to pull yourself back up to the center. Left hand comes behind you, sweep the hip up, extend that right side body, finding that length through your right hip, your right arm. Just 10 more seconds to breathe here. How long can you stretch in either direction? How high can you lift that hip? Body fully expressed, fully lengthened, and returning to that seat and swinging our legs around into our tabletop, our first cat-cow of the day. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We'll do our standard cat-cow today, starting with a big exhale. Round your spine up to the top, press the floor away. Inhale to arch, filling the belly, lifting the gaze. Continue at your own pace, leading with the breath. Exhale to round. Inhale to arch. Just notice if your body is wanting a little bit faster movement. Maybe some slow movement would feel nourishing. And trust however your body is wanting to move. About 10 more seconds of our cat-cow. Get last one here. Coming to a neutral spine. Reach your right arm underneath your body. Thread the needle. Option today to add a bind by reaching your left arm behind your back, 30-second hold. Otherwise, standard thread the needle will work. Try to rotate the left side of your chest towards the ceiling, dragging your right pinky finger into the floor, and then let gravity help you melt into the ground. Maybe closing your eyes, allowing your head to be held. Replacing the left hand beneath you. Inhale through your tabletop. And then exhale, left arm comes underneath and through. Drop that left shoulder, drop your ear to the ground. An option to add that right arm bind if that feels good for your body today. And try to breathe into that left shoulder blade. Maybe this is the most you've allowed yourself to relax all day long. And allow that to be your intention for this full hour. Last breath of our thread needle. Right hand comes back underneath you. Returning to our center. And just one puppy dog today. Inching your hands forward, keeping your hips high. Drop your chest to the ground. Chin or forehead can be on the floor. And 30 seconds to allow that chest, the shoulders to open up here. Even opening up perhaps the throat, which is our intention today, letting that neck stretch long. Just 10 more seconds to go. Can you inch maybe half an inch further forward? Beautiful work. I can hear you guys inching forwards. And then send your hips forward to land all the way on the floor into a cobra. 20 seconds here. To feel this one a bit more, you can squeeze your quads, pull your shoulder blades back, soft gaze to the top of your mat, and you'll feel a compression of your lower back. Sometimes you might even feel a little pop through there. And try to lengthen through the crown of your head. Squeeze your quads for more compression. Pull the shoulder blades down and back. And just one more breath here. 2 more stretches down on the ground. Lowering down to the floor. Bring your right arm to the side, right ear touches the ground, bend your left elbow, left leg, kick your left leg up and over into your scorpion, rolling onto that right shoulder, 30-second hold. And let that ear rest into the floor. This one may feel intense, but can you soften into the intensity? You need to sigh it out. Let your voice be heard. Maybe you had a stressful day. Use this space to let it go. Knowing that when we hold things in, they persist. But by expressing it through the body or the breath, you are able for that energy to move through and out of you. Slowly unravel from that side. Great job staying with the intensity. Left arm comes to the side. Repeat now, lifting the right leg over, open that hip, and then your left ear drops to the floor, melt into the ground for 30 seconds. Full body stretch here, lower back, shoulder, spine. Breathe into that lower left side of your belly, expand. Continue to roll onto that left shoulder, keeping that left palm flat in the floor, 10 more seconds. finally rolling out of that stretch. One more on the ground here, a little bit more of our shoulder mobility and strength. We're going to do some swimmers, which is essentially making an O into a Y, T behind the back in reverse. We're gonna go in slow motion. And I want you to think like you're holding a pair of 5-pound dumbbells and we are flexing like you're swimming through some thick molasses. So here we go. We will all do 3 reps together. Start with squeezing your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs together, shoulder blades pulled down and back, arms in an O overhead. Lift your chest off the ground, flex your arms, make your arms into a Y. Bring your arms to a T. Flip your palms so your knuckles land as close as you can to your lower back. And reverse directions, reach your knuckles as high as you can towards the ceiling. Back to a T, back to a Y, O, and then lower down 1 breath, reset. Inhale. Exhale, lift, 2 more to go. Lift your upper body, flex. Bring your arms to a Y. We're holding 5-pound dumbbells, so you're flexing to a T. Flip your palms, bring them as close as you can behind your glutes or lower back. Reverse directions might be a little crunchy, might be a little burning. That means we are building that strength. Y overhead, O overhead, lower down, reset. 1 more here, give it your full intention. Inhale. Exhale, lift your chest. Flex those arms to a Y. Out to a T, you should feel a little bit of shaking. Flip the palms, a little crunchy in the shoulders. Hands meet behind your lower back. Reverse directions, lift your arms higher, higher up to the sky. Keep your neck long. Y, O, and relax. Beautiful, relax for a moment. Bring your knees hip distance, 1 ear to the ground. Bend your knees so your feet are 90 degrees. And just some gentle windshield wipers to reset. And relax after that intense movement. This is a great one to ease the nervous system with this gentle side to side sway. We are almost there. We're going to bring the feet flat to the floor. Slide your hands back towards your chest. Press fully up into your upward facing dog. Flip your toes downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels. Taking 30 seconds to just ground down your energy and your body. And knowing that 3 reps of that shoulder movement is really designed to strengthen your shoulder joints for strength and mobility, creating those bulletproof joints. 1 last pedal of those heels. Inch your toes up towards your fingertips, toes slightly in. Fingertips come underneath your toes, little spinal decompression. Tuck your chin, rounding up to the top, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, grab the elbows, exhale, forward fold. Ragdoll, sway side to side. 20 seconds here, maybe shaking your head yes, shaking your head no. Letting go of any thoughts, a fast or a slow sway. Release the elbows, rolling up 1 single vertebrae at a time. Imagine like a string is pulling you up towards the ceiling. Hands are going to finish by our sides. Take just one moment to breathe and reset. Feel where your feet connect with the ground, fingertips reach towards the floor. Just 1 stretch in our standing position. Chin comes down to the chest, 3 neck circles together. Tilt your ear to the right, full circles this time. Chin comes to the ceiling, Tilt your ear to the left. Chin comes to the chest. Can you keep your shoulders still, not letting your shoulders do the movement, segmenting just at the neck, at the throat? And if any point feels sticky or stuck, maybe breathe into that spot for an extra moment. One more circle this direction. Keep actively pulling your fingertips towards the ground. Chin finishes on the chest. One breath to reset. Exhale, let go. Reverse directions, final 3 the other way for our neck. Opening up the throat as we tilt our head back. Notice, are your shoulders trying to kick in? Can you keep them super still to focus all of our attention on our neck vertebrae here? Get one final circle. This will be our last movement for upper body for the day as we're going to transition into some hips. So take this moment to breathe into that upper back. Chin finishes on the chest and hands come to the front of your thighs. Roll back down the way you came, one vertebrae at a time. You might feel a little pulling down your lower back. That's okay. Until your hands meet the floor, inchworm down to your high plank, and then lower all the way down to your push-up to upward facing dog. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels for a moment, and we're going to get into our hip sequence on each side, and this is our final sequence before we get into our sound bath. So really bring that intention back to your breath. What did you come here to express and to move through? And beginning with our right leg, bring your right leg up to our 3-legged dog. Bend your right knee, open your right hip, and trace 3 big circles backwards. Just tracing that circle with that right leg. After the 3rd circle, come back to the 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose and hold for just 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press up and back. Exhale, step the right foot all the way through into a lunge with our back leg straight, holding here for 10 seconds. Lengthening through that crown, feeling the right quad start to activate. Dropping the left knee to the floor. Right hand comes inside of the right foot. Exhale, open world's greatest stretch. Inhale, drop the elbow down. 20-second holds onto our elbows if we can. And then allowing that hip to open. One more breath here. Sending that hip back until we get into our half split. Nice tall spine with a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your nose towards your chin. 20-second hold. Trying to keep your hips square here. Reach your spine long. Flexing through that right foot. One more breath. Kneeling back forward into our long lunge. Pivot to the left side of your mat and open into a low side lunge. Ideally, our heel is on the ground. 20-second hold. Opening through that left adductor. Use your hands for support if you need to, and just 10 more seconds to hold. Hands meet in the center, pressing up into a standing straddle. Flat back, interlace your hands behind your back, forward fold, 20-second hold, bow forwards. Reaching your knuckles towards the ground. We are in the home stretch of this routine, so really lean into each pose. Great job staying with the breath. Hands come back to the floor. inch your feet tiny bit closer together. Drop into a low sumo squat, elbows into the knees, 20-second hold. Again, heels into the floor if we can. If you need to, you could kind of come up halfway. And just 10 more seconds here. One last breath. Hands come back to the floor, lift the hips, pivot 90 degrees to the front side of our mat. Two options here, either standing with our foot on the floor, or option to lift that left leg into a standing split if you would like to practice that. 20-second hold, trying to drop your chest close to that right leg. Let your thoughts leave the top of your head. And simply stepping the left foot all the way down, way behind you. Step the right foot back, meet in a high plank. Lower down to a push-up to upward facing dog. And flip the toes, downward facing dog. One final round on our left leg. Breathing through it, moving what needs to be moved through. Lift your left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the left hip, open the left knee, tracing 3 big circles backwards. Just noticing how those hips are feeling. Once you complete that third circle, come back to the three-legged dog. Exhale, knee comes to the nose, hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press up and back. Exhale, step the left foot all the way through. Squeeze through that right quad. 20-second hold here, lengthening through the spine. Our few final movements of the day. Drop the right knee to the ground. One world's greatest stretch. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale, drop the left elbow. If you need to, come down to the hands, 20-second hold. You are almost there until we start to transition to our sound healing, so really lean into the depth here. Send the hip back into our half split. Nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold over that left leg, 20 seconds to hold. Hearing your breath fully. Bending the leg once again, pivoting 90 degrees, dropping into our little lunge. Ideally, heel on the floor if possible. 20-second hold. Stretching out that left hip, that right adductor. Just a couple final poses to go. Hands come back to the center, coming into our standing straddle. Flat back, interlace the hands behind. Forward fold, melt forward, reach our knuckles towards the floor. Letting go. Imagine all the thoughts exiting from the top of your head. Clearing your mind. Place the hands on the floor, slightly inch the feet closer together. Drop into a low sumo squat. Elbows into the knees, just 20 seconds here. Final couple stretches. Trying to drop the hips, lift the chest. And place the hands down. Lift the hips, pivot 90 degrees to the front. Option to stay with both feet on the ground. Option to lifting the leg up into a full standing split. 20 seconds to play, to explore. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Step the right foot far back. Left foot meets in a plank. Lower down to a push-up. Final upward facing dog. Sit the hips back. Child's pose, last pose of the day. 30 seconds here to let all of that land. Feeling that routine fully. Staying in your body and out of your mind. And whenever you feel complete, you can make your way flat to your back with your palms facing up to receive. You're going to want your heads facing the bowls. If you need any water, now would be a good time to grab a sip. Lay down, get comfortable. And just start to feel, how is your body feeling after just 45 minutes of movement? Knowing that we moved a lot of energy. And if this is your first sound bath healing, know that there is no certain breath you need to take. If thoughts come up, that is perfectly okay. And allow these next 15 minutes to truly let yourself receive. Our intention for our Reiki-infused sound bath healing is going to be around the throat chakra. So all that means is allowing ourselves to express our voice fully and to speak what is ever true for you. And with that, we will begin. blocks that are clogging your voice. And this light, blue light, it flows from your throat and starts to flow through your whole body. You feel a sense of peace, groundedness, calm, and security. As this blue light, it clears any debris through your whole energetic body. Any stress or tension you've been holding. Imagine a light blue light that simply dissolves it away. Nothing to do. Fully safe to feel, to express, and to be you. This light, it clears any fears, any doubts, any holding back, to allow you to show up as your fullest self. And now I would like you to perhaps bring to your mind perhaps a thought or an idea or even a sentence or feedback that you've wanted to voice out loud, but for some reason you've held back and you have kept this thought or idea to yourself, not to be heard, but in your mind, wanting to be expressed and to be spoken in the world to dissolve.